know if it's on now or not, but
it's bother me. Sometimes it bothers our viewers. They always complain. They always look for a little bit mistake. That's it. People is always like that.
So
looking
everybody's
for a mistake.
Anyway, we already did a video about complaining, so this is not another one.
Imagine for like I can say 5 goodness that you did to someone. They're just looking for one mistake. Yeah.
Well, I don't look for your mistakes. Do you look for mine?
No, why should I? We're not strangers. Love is not counting of mistakes, looking for mistakes. It's not like that.
Well, see, that's a scripture. She doesn't even realize she's quoting scripture with her life. See, what she just said is a scripture. It says, love, this is scripture. Love keeps no records of wrongs. That's a scripture. Love keeps no records of wrongs.
Yeah.
So if you truly love each other, you're not keeping wrongs of each other.
Yeah.
Because love keeps no records of wrongs.
Yeah.
Did you know that was a scripture?
I know that because you already,
See, that's what I'm saying. Like she lives the life of living for God. It's really cool. It's one thing I really appreciate about you.
That's why I really appreciate you because we talk a lot of things, and then sometimes it turns out into arguments, but not about God. Our arguments is all about misunderstanding. My voice, accent, my intonation, and also, it's a language barrier. Because sometimes I say something that I don't mean it, but it turns out into a different perspective to me.
Yeah, it's a lot to do with the language barrier. So maybe this is a heads up to you guys looking for a Filipina. Even when you find a wonderful Filipina, like I have, she is really the epitome of wonderful, as in wonderful Filipina. You still sometimes. It's mainly, from my experience, mainly is the misunderstandings of how you say things or what you say, the word you use is misunderstood. It really has a lot to do with that.
Yes.
A lot.
And you know what, guys? I told him, you know what? Like, I compared to other people. They said they're not talking all the time because they don't understand each other. But why does they live like more than 5 years? They're still together. And it's just like in our case, we can talk a lot, but we have, like sometimes we have misunderstanding. Yeah. I can say that it's not about like it's not about the language barrier, because if you choose someone you love and you choose to stay, there's no language barrier there. Even if you don't understand each other, sometimes there's a lot of misunderstanding. But if you choose to love and you choose to stay, your relationship will be smooth. Yeah. Because sometimes, if you're just looking for a perfect mate, don't get married and don't get into a relationship. Yeah, that's my advice. Because sometimes, it seems like this time, in this generation, they're more into experiment. Like, okay, there's a spark for a few months. Okay, let's live together and get married, because you can feel the chemistry, you can feel the spark. And then after few months, there's nothing. Yeah. It seems like relationship nowadays is more an experimentation. Yeah.
Yeah, which... While you're talking about that, I'm thinking about a YouTuber. I'm not going to mention who he is or anything like that. But there's one guy that I was watching before I came here. And I think he came here almost the same time I came here. Maybe just a little bit before, maybe. And like his channel was always about going here, there, and meeting this girl, meeting that girl, meeting this girl, and all, I guess, like some of the intimate connections and things like that. To me, I was getting sick to my stomach thinking, and everyone seems to think he's so great, so wonderful, and all I'm thinking of, this is terrible. So what what's your opinion of someone like that? Okay, there's a foreigner comes here and he's going from town to town to town to town to town, talking about this Filipino, that Filipino, and maybe being with that Filipino, maybe being with that Filipino. That Filipino was like this, like that, and I just did this with, you know, it kind of, to me, it's like, that's gross.
Yes, yes.
But that's what his channel was like.
That is why more Filipinas choose to have a long age gap. Because if you are a retiree foreigner, you cannot do that anymore. Because in your mind, you want companion. You want someone by your side before you died. That's why you cannot hang out many girls as you want. But if you are a young foreigner, you can do that. That's why I don't prefer, and sometimes I don't recommend young foreigner to my friends.
He wasn't too much younger than me. He was a little bit younger than me. Yeah. But maybe, I don't know, I'm going to guess, maybe less than 10 years younger than me. Less than 10
maybe
years
he's around 40.
No.
Maybe he's more,
I don't know, anyway.
a little bit older than me. Yeah.
But anyway, to me, I don't even think that's the right way to go about it. Like, in the end, it seemed like he had an idea of wanting to find the right person and settle down, the right type of little house and all that kind of stuff. I think that's the wrong way to go about it, personally. Like, what do you think?
Just like, for example, guys, if your behavior is like that, like jumping to another girls, once you get bored, you go there. What if you have five girls, women, in less than a year you have 5 women, and you don't know that they're pregnant, so you need to support 5 kids, all are eldest kids. It happens because one, like I think 3 Filipinas, they are they're planning to, no, they complain in the Rapi Tulfo because I think it's 8 girls and 8 kids also involved, except the last one because she was warned already. That's why she didn't get pregnant. Yeah, and he's from the US, and they said, I don't want child support. I just want him to be blacklisted in the Philippines, and that's your problem. Yes.
So, yeah, like, again, my suggestion for what it's worth, if you want to listen to any of my experience, I honestly believe that if you're ready to meet someone, and that's kind of your idea, meet goes right against the grain of what a lot of these guys tell you, but this is my thought. Indeed, meet them in LDR, long distance relationship, get to know the person there that way. That's what we did. And you really do get to know the person, so you got a really good idea when you come here what that person is like. And sure, when you meet face to face, where you can touch each other like it's face to face, there's this little tiny bit of awkwardness, but it usually goes pretty quick because you already established your relationship. You already know like so much about each other. And now it's just kind of going forward and hopefully improving upon your relationship that you've already started. And you're very focused. You're not looking for someone else. You're not trying to see, is this one better, is that one better? But you're still just very focused on the person you really came to know and love, or really like, at least to a point, and then hope to love. But you just, you were really focused before, and you just continue to stay focused. And to me, it's such a better way to do it.
And you know what? The only solution to that problem, pray for your partner. Yes. Pray. Even if you waited for, pray for it. Like, when you pray wholeheartedly, because God will answer your prayer. Yeah. Because I can always say like this because it happens to me. Yeah, it happens to me. Like, just like, for example, there is one Filipina, and she was really heartbroken because they're in LDR, but the only problem is the guy lied to her because the guy said that he is from the US, and she's not aware that the guy is already in Cebu. And she's also in Cebu, and they meet in Cebu, and of course there's an intimate moment there. They spend I think 3 days in the hotel, and then when he woke up the next morning, she received text messages like oh, I'm sorry, but I headed to Bohol because I met someone else in Bohol. It's my friend who live in Bohol, something like that, and that's the end of their story. You see? Yeah. Just be careful. Really, really be careful because, um, like especially if you're looking for a foreigner and you want to settle down. So when you settle down, of course, when you meet, when you talk to and online, there's always a spark there, and without knowing that he's deceiving you, just be very careful because you know what, in your conversation, you can sense whether the guy is deceiving you or not. Yeah, and always pray
Likewise, the
and
girl.
always pray.
The girl's
Yes.
deceiving you. That
Yes.
happens too.
Yeah, always pray. Of course, I'm a girl. I always defend the girl, not the guy. Yeah, because I heard a lot of story this time that the Filipina end up heartbroken because of that kind of situation. Like after she gave everything, she gave her precious body to a foreigner. They just run away.
Yeah.
That it's still good thing for her because she's not pregnant.
So anyway, I like her advice. Pray.
Yeah,
That's
pray.
really good advice. And my advice, along with her advice, pray, definitely number one, is to, I think, establish a relationship before you even come. I really think if you're focused on wanting to meet someone, that's a great way to do it. I really do. And it goes against the grain of a lot of people I know, so that's what I hear. But I think it really sets a good ground relationship that you can build on from there, as long as you do have a genuine connection, right? Because a lot of these people, I think they're just deceived because they're wanting to overlook all the warning signs, which a lot of times are common sense, right? And they're just so excited to meet someone, they overlook all the common sense warnings. But if you really have the common sense God gave you, and you make that good connection, I think that's a great way to do it, and you can further your relationship here. And of course, I understand, like, I'm not stupid if you come here and it really, your connection is not as good as you hope. You might have to part ways kind of thing and maybe meet someone else. But generally, I think in a general sense, if you made that good, strong connection being apart, it'll only get better when you come together. I think if it's a sincere relationship like that got started, it'll only get better. That's my opinion. Anyway, we're kind of talking a long time on this. This is a little bit of a relationship video on the beach as we're relaxing, just chatting ourselves. Hope you enjoy spending some time with us. We like to do this too, share our thoughts together and be part of our YouTube family together. God bless you.
Everyone.